So blogging strategy, I think one of the things that love to use an example is if you look at HuffingtonPost.com, the way that they really engage folks, they use the social buttons, they organize, they give you every way under the sun to share the content that they put up, but they organize it in a way that's very easy to engage with and actually use. We talked about having too many calls to actions. I think if you look at Huffington Post and the way that they organize how you can share the information that they've posted is a great example of how you can make sure that people that love your content have every opportunity to share it across the web. And again, I mentioned it earlier, but from a blogging standpoint, start out with at least once per week and try and work your way up to once per business day. And so stick with whatever you really realistically can do. I've seen folks, try and say, "Oh yeah, no problem, I'll do one a day," and then 2 weeks later they're dead. They don't want to do it anymore at all. So you're better off sort of putting out content on a consistent basis that you can handle, rather than trying to put a lot out and then get burnt out because you don't have the resources or business got busy and you got to do something else. The other thing you can do is make sure that like I mentioned earlier, make sure that these are 500 plus words. Google also looks at pages that don't have very much text on them and considers them thin pages. And what they're thinking is, hey, if you aren't willing to write enough unique content for this page, we're not going to put it in our indexed. Because at the end of the day, they still love text. So if your text is too short, in many cases, they won't even include them in the index because they don't feel like there's enough information for them to understand what those pages are about, or that there's enough unique content for your visitor to engage with. So it's important that you write, from a blogging strategy, that you write blogs that are 500 words or more. And then, if you need help trying to generate content, if you have other people and experts in your marketplace that are willing to write content because they want the personal promotion, have people guest blog for you. So if you need a solution to sort of get blogging content going, create a list of folks in your market that don't compete with you that could add value to your marketplace, and it gives them some level of promotion to your visitors and allows you to have content creation coming in that you didn't have to create.